Super Acidus joining on to the Mafia Dance Alliance side. You're going to see it's Popkilla and Warai 711 for Phantom Legends with Ravax 9204 and Super Acidus going up there, and it's a close save on the wall there, with Ravax having to clear one off immediately. Popkilla has an opportunity kind of to just turn around and try to re-aggress fast, but ends up being stolen away. Warai forced, and almost the 50 going straight past into the net, but the denial along the goal line is going to set this man up to try and make a play. Ooh. Can't quite redirect into net, and Warai gonna take it clear advantage to come up and get that ball away, but ends up centering it straight for the opposition, and Acidus has to come through for two quick saves on the goal line to deny an opening goal, but good saves they were, as we still see two goose eggs up on the scoreboard. 4 minutes 15 left to go. Popkilla back in the corner to fight here against Acidus, and it's gonna be a play down towards mid. Ravax sees that's off net, but wants to hit it anyway. A double touch off the corner. Very needed, actually, because you could see Popkilla was getting bumped away, and looks like we had a little bit of Rocket League Rule 34 going on in the corner, as two cars stacked on top of each other leads to a 1v1 that Warai wins against the goal line. Just not able to get that touch off the wall there, and you're going to see Phantom Legends taking the first goal of the game. 1 minute in. Met in the middle. Acidus to try to follow this, gets some boost for his trouble. He knows it's just Popkilla in goal. Gets it up along the wall. Pop already off. Does hit it down, but that's a center. Oh, just barely off the top, or off the left crossbar, sorry, as that goes streaming into the corner. Ravax, though, off the top, tries to aerial that in under the top crossbar. It's going to bounce off. Acidus tries to follow. Ravax with a potential shot, but it's off net again. Over to his teammate, and Acidus redirects it on, but a close save from Warai on the goal line, denying that equalizer, and Acidus just trying to see if he can get something working in the blue end. He tries to force a 50. Warai gets it to the corner. It's bouncing mid. Ravax a little bit too far back, but does see Popkilla's shot and is able to hit it off the corner. Bouncing mid, and that's a shot on target, and Acidus saves. Already hitting it back up the midfield. Popkilla sees this coming in, actually gets a little bit awkward for it, but Warai comes in eventually. Touches that mid. Acidus to follow, hits it to the corner, and it's bouncing out mid. Popkilla now, whole field to play with, trying just to figure out what Acidus is planning to do along that back wall. Ravax finally starting to try to make something happen along the top, but ends up leaving it down for Warai. A close save yet again from Acidus, a savior medal being scored there, as he has just been denying everything along that goal line. Ravax trying to get this out. Gets it over to Warai, who now forces a shot against Acidus, gets a touch, but that's going to be a center, and Ravax just no way to get back in time to assist on the defense, and Acidus gets caught off a little bit by this flick. Falls back, manages to get a touch on it at least, but Popkilla too fast and just no way to deny that shot, so a 2-goal lead. We're 6 seconds into the second half. It's been a pretty dominating offense from the Phantom Legends side. You've seen a few opportunities open up for Mafia Dance Alliance, but you just haven't seen them being capitalized onto the net, and it's a little unfortunate because you can see here Acidus taking possession, actually gets it in the corner, has to fall back a bit for boost, and Warai takes advantage of that slight fall off. Ravax in mid to try to play it, ends up just lobbing it, doesn't want to allow a shot from Pop, and that's going to get it back to the corner. Touched over one, that could center, but it goes a little high. Trying to play this yet again, Ravax. It's actually centering, but Warai here to easily deny it. It's to the corner. Acidus wins it, but Popkilla's still there. A lobbing shot, not on net, but gets touched mid by Ravax, and that's dangerous, and it's a needed touch there from Acidus to deny. It's a shot. Warai gets it back over into the corner. 90 seconds left, and still trailing by 2, so the Mafia Dance Alliance definitely wants to try to get some shots on target before the end, and Warai comes trying to sneak in a third right on the top crossbar. It's denied easily, and the follow through, it rolls along the goal line, and Acidus comes through for the kill. Ravax takes it up the field, opens it up with a shot towards net. You thought that maybe that would bounce along in off the crossbar. Ends up going mid, but Super Acidus there for a super secured goal to get it within 1. Still an equalizer needed for the MD Alliance, but you can already see Fast offense from Warai, gets it back over to Acidus, who just kills it to the wall. Trying to play this, gets it over one, but that's not on target. Warai gonna get back in time, just ends up hitting it mid. That's a back pass. Ravax can't quite redirect it on net, though. And that's gonna leave 15 seconds expired. A shot on target. Acidus forced to save a good one off the left crossbar to get it away. A follow-through shot denied by Ravax, but this ball's still just floating in front of the orange goal, and they need to get it downfield. Ravax has to go up and deny, and Warai just can't seem to find it into the net. It's off the crossbar. It's over into the midfield. Popkilla trying to play it up. Ravax to play it. Booms it downfield. And they need to try to find at least one goal. They need to try to get overtime here and not allow this game one to slip away. It's going back into their end, though, so 24 seconds. It's getting dangerous. It's getting risky. Popkilla off the backboard, it goes mid, and Warai, he can't seem to connect. That's a dangerous shot, and Ravax corralling the only other defender, but it's not enough to get this ball on target in time. It's back to Ravax in mid. Acidus still waiting towards mid. It's a play, but it's denied by Popkilla on the goal line, and Acidus, he has to try to make this work all on his lonesome, and Warai gonna shut him down to secure Phantom Legends a first game, but not quite a dominating show. They were off to a 2-0 lead, but you could see the MD Alliance absolutely fighting back, trying to get themselves back into that match, and they're definitely going to be feeling warmed up going into game number 2. Leading Y1, the Phantom Legends looking to try and take their third win in IGL Fall 2020. It's going to be met in the midfield. Warai up here against Ravax, and it's actually won out by the Mafia Dance Alliance. It's going to be bouncing back towards the corner. Bouncing off the top, and Warai just killing that a bit. Messes up Pop's clear potentially, but manages to win the 50 against Ravax, so it's just bouncing back mid. Pop following up again, a lobber towards goal. Cleared away easily by Ravax. Nice little pre-flip to get there. Popkilla expects a shot out from the teammate, and it's not there. That's going to be a center, and Ravax able to sink that in straight over the top, and it happened a little faster, so we'll look at it one more time. Popkilla just wasn't expecting his teammate to fall off that ball, was waiting to try to follow off maybe a double touch off the backboard or something, but you could see the moment that ball gets hit past him, he tries to get himself in the way, tries to intercept it, but there's just too much goal to cover, so the MD Alliance off to a strong starting game number 2, looking to try to fight back and take this series back potentially. They're only down by 1, but they definitely don't want to go down by 2, and Popkilla trying to equalize this game so far. Gets it mid. It's over to Acidus. Booms it downfield at Ravax. He's already committed. Gets a shot on target, but Warai up in time to deny. A close one, would have been very near goal. That one's near goal as well, as Acidus forced to play that off the back line, has to reaggress out of the corner. Acidus trying to get this in front of net, but Warai not allowing it. Ravax trying to follow through as well. That leaves the ball to the blue side. Trying just to hit it past, trying to get a little fancy here, Warai. Seeing if he can find anything past these offenders, and it's going to end up going back into the orange end. Ravax eventually going to boom it away. Boost recovered there from War, and you can see the aggression, and Ravax just does it all himself. You can see the lone defender. Warai was just entirely convinced that his teammate could get there, just trying to get the offender away, but Popkilla goes up for the save, gets bumped into the side of the net by Ravax, and that's going to be 2 sealed up goals from him. Get a 2-0 lead this time for the Mafia Dance line, but the ball bouncing towards the orange goal. Close denial from Ravax onto a narrow shot on the goal line. Another shot, this time high. Popkilla trying to sink one into the top. Acidus gets it downfield, low boost. And Ravax, a little bit too committed past that ball, but Pop following this up. It's off the wall. It's over into the corner. Gets the touch, and that's going to allow Warai to follow this through. It's not on. Has to be touched away. Ravax catches it off the fall off, and that's going to be a play up the mid wall. Doesn't end up going for that boost, in fact. Actually, looks like he's just trying to set up Acidus, but he ends up bumping him, and that's disastrous. It allows a shot down towards the orange goal, but denied on the goal line. Ravax not allowing them to capitalize off his mistake. And now off the corner, trying to play this up. Oh, Med out, and that's Ravax with a full open net. He gets it in front and getting back just along the goal line as Popkilla shutting down that shot, trying to immediately reaggress upfield, but low boost. Gets it on the wall, over to Ravax, who does get it mid. That's going to be Acidus trying to shoot it, but it goes off the right side. and now trying just to boom it back over into the midfield. Acidus plays it, it's off right. Goes back to him, tries to read it against Popkilla, but ends up just getting it back to the corner, trying to play it off once again, and Ravax to play up. It's off the back. Over to Acidus, gets it down into the corner, but it's still nowhere near the net, and Warai gonna start playing this upfield. Booms it mid, that sets it up, and Acidus, a shot on target. Popkilla can't turn around in time. And that's a 3-0 lead. Mafia Dance Alliance, they were warming up in game 1, but they are here to play now. The offensive switch has been flipped. You can see they're just putting so much pressure on this blue goal. Both defenders being forced to play essentially in the goal line. And it's just domination right now in the blue end. Warai, a good pinch to get it out of the corner. He is able to play this up a bit, meets a 50. It's going to leave Popkilla with the ball, not on target. Off the back, could follow this through, and he will. It's an attempted save there out of the orange end, but they just can't beat Popkilla. It goes onto the wall. Ravax tries to play it out and end up getting it far enough away, and Acidus just can't get far enough left to get in front of that shot. 110 seconds left to go. Trying to see if this game could still be equalized. We know that Phantom Legends can get shots on target, and Popkilla gonna certainly secure up a second. Trying to bite back, and still some signs of life left on the blue side as they are not looking to let game 2 slip away just yet. It's separated by 1 now. A 3-0 has evolved into a 3-2. 110 seconds goes down to a crisp, clean 100. And we're going to be seeing Popkilla on the wall. Gets it before the 50. And that's going to bounce down in front of Acidus. A close one, but not on target. That's a follow-through, though, and that's bouncing not quite on target as well. So potentially a dangerous situation avoided. And now Warai trying to play this back up midfield. That's a shot on. Ravax forced to clear it. And Acidus just trying to see if he can fast aggress this into the net. Gets it over. Warai going to be able to deny the pass. And it's going to be hit back into the midfield. It's bouncing low. Acidus tries to play this. Popkilla tries to play it as well. Bounces it mid. Going true mid as we're going to see Ravax just killing this to the wall, in fact. Can't quite get it out past the defenders. Oh, but that's going to be a boomer downfield. It's not on target. 50 seconds. The 100 has been halved. 50 elapsed, and we're seeing if Warai can maybe set up something in front of the goal, but Acidus here. Kills it to the corner. Trying to play that out, and Pop gonna have to try to re-aggress this. Gets it lobbed. It's not quite on target. That could be dangerous, but it's over to the wall. Touched out by Ravax, and over 2 as Warai now forced to re-aggress. 30 seconds. It's bouncing deep into the blue end. Lobs it to the other corner. And Popkilla catches. Isn't able to touch it out past Ravax, though, and that's gonna leave to a ball in the Acidus hands. It's going to bounce down in front of net. A 50 denied. That could open up a shot as Pop redirecting that ball towards goal. Acidus has to deny it. He gets it high. Ravax hitting it to the corner. 8 seconds, 7. It's bouncing towards mid again. Still an opportunity. Popkilla redirects it. Ravax off the backboard. Comes through. Shuts down the shot. And like it, their chance at fighting back into the second game as Mafia Dance Alliance strikes back. It makes it a crisp 1-1 as the series essentially reset. It's a best of 3, and we'll be seeing in game 3 who will get the first win of the remainder of this match. A win from the MD Alliance, but you can't say it wasn't hard fought from Phantom Legends after the halftime mark. They try to fight back, try to get themselves back into it, and they just fall 1 short. Seems to be the theme of this match so far, just falling just 1 short below the opposition. A pretty well-matched 2 teams here we've got on the pitch, and Warai trying to get any advantage he can deep into this orange end, but Acidus reads it. Popkilla tries to read it as well, but that's going to be a lobber over in front of the net, and that's on! That's a beautiful shot from Acidus, wins out a 50, and it's just going to get him a goal. Gets it off the wall, goes high, almost touches ceiling. And how the hell are you going to save that if you're Warai with limited boost on the goal line? Has to try to come back from midfield, has to try to find an angle, but not able to shut down the early lead here from the Mafia Dance Alliance. You can see Ravax trying to play this on the wall. It's beaten. That's going to bounce off the orange backboard. Over to mid. Popkilla following a forced 50 into the corner. It's going to allow Acidus to try to play this off the wall. He's not quite able to get in front of it, but the fake works out as nobody able to secure any sort of goal, but that shot's on as well, and nobody can shut down Popkilla, ringing back with the exact same shot. Not exactly, actually. It takes it a little bit higher up, hits it off the ceiling as well, just for some added flair. And a nicely secured equalizer, a bounce off the bottom straight into the top of the net. 45 seconds gone. We're tied up 1-1. The kickoff almost disastrous, but just barely off net. That's going to actually make it a little disastrous for the orange side. A fake doesn't work out for Warai, but an open net for Popkilla. He has to try to get this in before Rayvax can get back, and it's an easily done task as he takes it, dribbles it through the air, and just secures it straight into that net. Rayvax trying to get back in time, but just can't get the angle on ball. So 2-1, Phantom Legends ring back with one of their own and get themselves into a lead. As now it's only a minute gone, we've already seen 3 goals scored. Rayvex wins it off the corner, Pop to try to fight him, can't win out the 50. That's going to go back into the blue end, off the top crossbar. Already on this Acidus, and that leaves open a little bit of room for offense from the blue side. Pop is taking this, kind of expecting a play out of Acidus, and it finally comes through. Touched off, that's bouncing back towards their goal, but Warai takes possession, going to make sure no funny business happens along their goal, winning it out against 1. No boost, though, leaves Acidus with an easy clear, but a forced 50, and that's going to be a shot on and a shot secured as Warai, with absolutely no boost, tries to make whatever play work that he can and manages to deny a clear from Acidus and perfectly set up a follow-through shot from Popkilla. And like that, a 3-1 scoreline, but this time for the Phantom Legends. Popkilla gets it mid. Acidus into the corner, trying to play this out, gets one touch that sets up Rayvax, but it's denied by Popkilla. Over to the corner, beat out past both offenders, and that's going to be an open goal, but he can't redirect it on, I say. Thought that was going crossbar, but with absolutely no fears, because he knows that both the orange side members are deep into the blue end, so he has plenty of time to come through and get a 3-goal lead for Phantom Legends, who seem to be doing very strong offensively this game. We saw Mafia Dance Alliance biting back and really putting up a run for their money, and you can see they're still able to do it. Rayvax just takes it from the midfield, dribbles it directly over Popkilla, and there's just nothing he can do to secure up a save there. So 4-2. A high-scoring game this time, already 6 goals, less than 2 minutes in. You're seeing it's just fast aggression, trying to win out and get some easy goals just to get themselves back into the game. Mafia Dance Alliance do not want to let this one slip away, and we're still not even into the 2nd minute, and we've had 7 goals scored. Warai trying to boom that one away, doesn't know that he's setting up Rayvax perfectly, who sinks it directly into the bottom left, and it was a 4-1 lead. It's already dissipated to a 4-3. And now, Mafia Dance Alliance, who looked to be getting shut out of the match, back within 1. He said it was a common theme of the match so far, seems to be ringing true. Popkilla killing it to the corner. Acidus has to be careful, cannot allow that one past, but he doesn't. And it's back over to the wall. Rayvax trying to put some pressure here against Warai, doesn't win out the boost, doesn't win out the ball either, but does deny it back on the backboard. It's into the corner. Popkilla to pressure, is able to touch it down mid, but Rayvax already there to receive. It's going to be a play up mid, and he's redirecting it on. A close save, though, from Warai, coming straight over from the opposite wall. And Acidus trying to get a little bit cocky, trying just to drop that one directly in front of the net for his teammate. And Warai not quite able to take advantage, can't redirect that one on. And that would have been huge. It would have been the 2-goal lead regained. But it's just off the crossbar, and that's going to allow Acidus to play this along the wall. Touchdown. Plenty of time here as it's just Warai pressuring into their end. You're going to be seeing Rayvax has to deny another goal, backflip to get it off. And it's back over into mid. Warai met there by a defender, and it's going to be a shot back again off the ceiling. They're just trying to keep this ball deep into the orange end, keep that 1-goal lead, because at the end of the day, if you can just get this ball into the net, that's all you need, and the demo almost works wonders. Acidus claims a life but not able to claim a goal. Maybe yet, though, off the backboard, and it's Rayvax to secure. A beautifully played round from the Phantom Legends. Acidus comes through, gets a demo for his troubles. Might have been Rayvax, actually, with the demo. I do forget, because there's just so much action in front of this goal. A follow-through, getting it past everybody, off the backboard and into the car of Rayvax. That will equalize the match with only 90 seconds to go. And Acidus looking to get a lead going into the end of this game, as it's back over to the wall. Back over to Wareye, though, and Rayvax able to shut him down fast, but not for long, as it's going to go straight back over. Regained possession here for the Mafia Dance Alliance, and they're just trying to dance their way in to a leading goal. They know that they can hit them. They've been hitting them all series. Popkilla just going to be set up for that one, and Rayvax gets caught off guard. He thinks that he can reverse up and get a favorable position against this attack. Tries to redirect in front, but Popkilla going to be able to hit it off the left side of his car and redirect it straight into the net. A good try to save there from the Mafia Dance Alliance, but just allowing one too many cracks through the armor, and Phantom Legends bite back. It's a shot, though. Popkilla kills it mid. Rayvax to try to replay this. It's not on, but it's off the top. Was going to bounce off the top crossbar, but bounces off Wareye instead, who gets it back over. It's over. Popkilla just has to play this back into the corner. 40 seconds. Rayvax trying to reaggress this. Popkilla not quite able to clear it away, but gets it to Wareye, who also isn't quite able to clear it away. And Acidus tries to set up a fast play. Isn't quite able to get it straight over into Rayvax, but it's a shot on target, and they're not able to deny that. And you could just tell they were waiting for some sort of play along the corner just to get it back over to Rayvax, but Acidus gets it all himself, a pogo shot, and Popkilla just barely not able to touch it. So a tie regained, 10 goals on the board, 5 each, and 23 seconds left. Any goal at this point could likely be game defining, perhaps even series defining. And Rayvax tries to go through for another demo, but not able to secure it. It's over to the wall. It's over to Wareye, who's trying to open up Pop. Does get it down towards him, and that's gonna do it! Popkilla reading it along the ground, and Wareye knows exactly what he needs to do here, and he tries to get it over, and it ends up being the orange side defense that passes it to his teammate for him. In only 5 seconds, it has to be a kickoff goal, and Pop gonna deny it. It's gonna be bouncing over in front of this orange side, and that should be it outside of a miracle here with 0 seconds left to go, but the miracle does not ring it through. And you're gonna see Phantom Legends going up 2-1, looking to take their 3rd win in IGL, potentially getting themselves at a 4th, and Popkilla 6 goals on board here, but the importance of Wareye cannot be understated. He has been low boost, pressuring these orange defenders the entire time, forcing out some unfavorable situations and allowing Pop to come through and score up those goals. So we load into what could potentially be the last game of the match. It's 2-1. Mafia Dance Alliance has to win 2 straight to win the match. Only 1 needed for the Phantom Legends, sitting at match point. If the MD Alliance do lose this, they'll drop to 3-3 in IGL. Not too bad for them, a pretty respectable scoreline, and Wareye looking to try to shut that out immediately, trying just to secure an early opening goal. Ends up pinching it with Pop into that corner, and still able to reaggress this. He even has the boost. He can go all the way, but Pop tries to follow up off Acidus' clear and isn't able to connect. It's back mid. 30 seconds to last. Acidus has to make that save, and he does, but Wareye already pressuring, getting it in front of the goal, knows that Rayvax can clear that away, so falls off, and with 0 boost, not too bad of a time to do it. Lobbed in front of the goal. Acidus can't connect. Rayvax can't connect, but Pop can't redirect that in. Neither can Wareye, as it's bouncing mid. It's over to Rayvax. Did have an opportunity at a booming goal, but it's going to be denied by the fast re-aggression from the blue side. Phantom Legends do not want to let this game slip away. They want to win it out in 4 instead of 5. It's bouncing mid. Wareye trying to play that, but the 51 out there from a Rayvax, and there's just absolutely no way for the blue side defenders to get back. A little bit of a risky aggression there from Wareye, but it's all he could do as the ball caught over his head, and Ravex with the first goal of game 4. Met back into the mid, Warai and Acidus. Acidus wins it. Now I'm just trying to see if he can play this against Pop. Pop wins it out, dead for the trouble. So the offense not going to be too strong here, but it's still Warai. Still has to be a little bit careful, Ravex, and does end up winning out the flip. Gets it over, but a demo onto Ravex, and what good play there from Warai to deny that offense, but the counter. They're saying, you know what, we like those demo plays too, so the shot denied on both sides from a demo. It's going to be Ravex just pressuring this out against Pop again. Tried to read a mid-side clear there out of him, but wasn't quite able to, and it's going to be one back from the possession of the blue end, but in the corner. Warai catching Ravex's corner pass, and it's going to be back towards mid. Warai trying to reaggress, ends up bumping Ravex for the trouble, T-boning him a bit just to keep him out of the play. And Pop just getting them some time. It's hit off the corner. It's over to Warai. Wins it out, and that's going to be a potential for a boomer. Pop, the ball in front of the orange goal. Can't quite get it. Ravex gets in the way. Boomed back downfield, but Acidus there. Super Acidus, in fact, as he's trying to pressure this fast, but it's Ravex to follow, and Warai to deny. A very close save. Gets it straight off the crossbar, and barely gets that one out of harm's way. Ravex has to get his own out of harm's way as it's being shot again against that orange goal. Acidus not able to clear it on the goal line, but not able to follow through. Popkilla as now Ravex re-aggressing, and this time he's not going to get denied. A flick in from just in front of the goal from Ravex. A 1v1 against Warai that he knows he can win. Sees the little bit of aggression, flicks it just in time. And with 2 minutes left in the match, the MD Alliance currently up 2-0, looking to get that game 5. It's one out, once again by Ravex. It bounces mid. Warai forced to play it, a 50 forced. Popkilla gonna have the opportunity to play this on the wall. Plenty of boost to go for it too. It's actually bouncing mid. Ravex has to try to play that one across. Acidus meets him. It's gonna be a play from Warai. It's bouncing mid. It's over in front of the net, and Popkilla, it's too easy for him, as once again Warai just setting up another pass over to his teammate. One of the many we've seen out of him this series, and the dynamic duo Popkilla finishing off the passes from Warai, and it's going to be 1-2. They're only down by 1. Again, another very common theme of this series so far. And a denied shot. The 2-goal lead not able to be regained from that one. Warai to play it up mid, actually is able to beat out Ravex. Ravex a little bit faster, but just isn't quite on target. As this tries to play it, it's actually a lobber that might redirect in, but I believe it's high. Popkilla knows it's high as well, but does catch it nonetheless. Kills it mid. Back to the corner. Bouncing mid, and Acidus already here. A double commit, though, from the orange side. That's going to allow Warai a potential equalizer. He just has to redirect it in, and he's not able to do it. It's off the top, and Acidus kills. Popkilla doesn't want to re-aggress too fast and open up a boomer towards goal, and Ravex just trying to do everything in the goal line himself, trying to get some demos just to secure up this win, but they can't do it. It's boomed back down into their end, and Warai trying to set up yet another pass. It gets hit off of Acidus, and Pop trying to play this. Warai bumped away. It's back to the corner. Both of these blue players double committed into the corner, but Acidus can't beat out either of them. Goes back into the orange end. Popkilla trying to replay this. Warai trying to set up something, but Ravex just going to boom it high. Just does not want to allow any sort of shot towards net, but Popkilla looking to open himself up. It's back over mid. Warai reads it, and that's going to be an easily sunk in goal from Popkilla, as once again, for the second time this game and the upteenth time this series, Warai aggresses the ball, forces out a potential shot from Popkilla, and Pop is there to secure. 2-2. Mafia Dance Alliance probably thought they had game 5 all locked up, but it slips into overtime potential. Super Acidus wants to try to play this up mid. Warai actually a very nice pass. It's almost just directly into the net, but it doesn't. It goes off the top crossbar. Ravex forced to play this in the corner. Does see that it's a little bit of a weak defense. Trying to play it out against Warai, but not able to win it. It's bouncing back off the corner. 10 seconds. Hit back by Acidus, and that's disastrous. But a touch off of the offense is going to deny a shot. And with only 4 seconds left, Ravex just needs to kill this into OT, and he's going to do it easily. It's golden goal, ladies and gentlemen. For Phantom Legends, it's a shot at the win. For Mafia Dance Alliance, it's an opportunity to stay alive. Morai wins it off the corner. Bounces it mid, but Rayvax already fastly reaggressing. It's off the top crossbar, trying to get a double touch out of it, and Pop aggresses. That opens up Acidus, but the shot not on. And Popkilla was trying to set up for just whatever shot was going to come out of that play. Doesn't quite expect a miss. Nobody does, but Acidus still can't quite seem to find this into the net. It's bouncing back towards the orange goal. Killed back towards the blue end again. Rayvax has to play here against Warai, sees the low boost, sees that he picked up full as well, so a little bit dangerous. They have to deny the shot, and Acidus comes through just in time. But Warai still playing it off the corner. It's one out, and Pop knows that this is going to be cleared away towards mid. He thinks so, at least, as Acidus can't quite read it, so the aggression comes out. Warai wins it, and that's into the net. And that's off the left crossbar, and you thought it was going to be an easy save, but this time it's Popkilla setting up Warai, the opposite of a situation we've seen all series long. And that will be Phantom Legends sneaking away a win just by one single goal.